In my tweet last night, I said that I no longer had a face because Conan had made me laugh my face off. I apparently still have eyes, however. I am still so excited that Conan is back on television. Every night I have like a little ritual where I set up this chair that the camera is on, and I get my soda, and I dance around, and then during the commercial breaks I tweet about how excited I am about certain things that are going on. It's really cool to me too that he now films in the Warner Brothers Studios place. That's where Rhett and Link were when they went to see George Lopez and be on his show, which is awesome. Maybe they'll do that again now that they are going to have a television show. The Untitled show. I don't know what it's going to be called yet, but I know what it's going to be like. I actually went there and I have pictures of myself there. Yeah. And my mom and I posed like in front of the Friends Central Park couch place stuff. I posed with Daffy, and it was so much fun. And it was when I was there this past spring. I went to the Warner Brothers lot, and this is what I got. I want to go back, and I might be able to go back if I can go to VidCon. And I'm going to ask if I can go to VidCon 2011, not 2012, 2011 for my birthday. And if that happens, I would have a chance to see Conan. Like, I could convince my parents to maybe get advance tickets to see Conan as well. So it's a win-win-win situation. I would get to do VidCon, I would get to go back to the Warner Brothers studio, and I would get to see Conan for my birthday. It's not like it's a big fancy, one of the big year birthdays, but still, all of this stuff is happening at once, sort of. I don't know, I'm really spoiled, and that's why I'm wearing a shirt that says I'm spoiled today. My mom and I actually posed with the car from, I think it's Chamber of Secrets, but my mom and I posed with the car from Harry Potter. And that kind of leads into what else I wanted to talk about today. The last Harry Potter movie is starting on Friday. It's the penultimate Potter, but I really want to go, and I was telling my parents, I really want to go, and I'm going to dress up. Like the 5 Awesome Girls currently are having a Do You Prefer the Books to the Movies discussion that this is going to hopefully be a response to. And I've read each of the books, but I started reading them when I was like 12 going on 13 when they first came out, and I read them all kind of sequentially as soon as they were new, except for the last one. It took me forever to read the last one. I read the first one like a bajillion years ago. So I kind of feel like I prefer the movies just because of that, but I'm going to reread the books. I want to reread the books all in order. Probably what I will do is between seeing this movie and seeing the last Harry Potter movie, which makes me really sad, but between seeing this one and seeing the last one, I'm going to try to maybe reread all of them. I don't know how far I will get, because I think the last one comes out in the summer, and the summer's not that far from now. I mean, it feels like summer just ended, but it technically didn't. It was a season ago. Yes, so I right now I prefer the movies to the books just because the movies are the ones that are kind of more in my brain. I own the first two. I've only seen each Harry Potter movie about once as well, except for I own the first two now because I got them for my birthday, I think. So I've seen those more recently. And I don't really even like the first two as much as the other ones. My favorite movie was not popular, but I kind of liked the last one. I know that they changed a lot of stuff, and I know that that bothers a lot of people, but I thought that certain things that were done in the movie were quite hilarious. I thought that Ron, when he was all lovey and dazed and stuff, was adorable. And I love Ron. Ron's my favorite boy. Luna's my favorite girl. Then what about the Pinchers? And he did the little like tooth thingy. That was hilarious. So there were things for me that made up for the fact that there were random fires on the Weasleys' house that I didn't remember from the book. I would remember something like that. Especially because that's one of the books that I've read more recently. And this last one I read the most recently, so I'm probably going to be familiar with a lot of the things. I definitely remember a lot of camping. I'm not really worried about it fading away, though. I mean, they just created the theme park. I don't really think with the theme park, and with as popular as the books and everything are, it's just going to go away. Because, I mean, Lord of the Rings is still popular with the people who are really obsessed with Lord of the Rings. It kind of died down with people who weren't that obsessed with it, but I still love it. I still make references to it in my NaNoWriMo novels. I did film Hobby because I thought people might be interested in seeing what a chinchilla looks like, especially when he's running around.
I don't really think that you want to go out there. Especially this late at night. You'd get picked up by an owl. Or a shabazz. See, he's not the size of a mouse. He's about the size of a squirrel. Like a squirrel's pear-shaped cousin or something. And apparently he wants to go outside. He's had enough of me. What's that face you're making?
Prefer, this is a really good look for me.